Welcome, Warrior fans, to the 5th edition of this year's Warrior Wednesday, where we give you an inside look at one of the student athletes at Corban University. I'm Vitaly Kirichenko, and today we are joined by sophomore cross-country runner Elizabeth Oosterhout. Elizabeth, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Elizabeth, first question. Talk about why you chose to attend Corban University.
Yeah, so I think the biggest reason as to why I chose to attend Corban was I was recruited for cross country and track here at Corban, and I think one of the things that really drew me here was my coach and Coach Norm Burney and his just his continual emphasis on the importance of Christ being our center focus here at Corban, and so I think that's one of the biggest things that drew me here, and just the importance of living our life out for Christ and Christ being that number one priority in our lives.
Now, question number 2. What is your pre-competition routine?
My pre-competition routine, let's see, I wake up at least 4 hours before the race to eat breakfast because, as a runner, you don't want to have food sitting in your stomach for the race. So breakfast 4 hours before the race. Hair and makeup is really important. I think it's just one of those things that I need to do to feel good about the race, and gotta have ribbons in my hair too before the race. So
sure.
Yeah.
Question number 3. If all jobs paid the same, what would you be doing?
That's a good question. I would want to be a doctor. I really enjoy helping people. So yeah, I think that's what I would want to be doing if all jobs.
Life calling?
Life calling, yes.
All right, question number 4. Who has been your biggest influence so far?
My parents, probably. I can choose 2 people, right?
Sure,
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, my parents for sure. They are just excellent examples of what it means to live a life for Christ, and they've just been my biggest supporters, and they're just excellent examples of hard work and persistence even through adversity.
Question number 5, Elizabeth. If you could live forever, how would you spend eternity?
I think I would spend eternity asking people in history why they made the decisions that they made. And that sounds super boring, but I just want to know. I'm just really curious. I love history, and so I think that's probably one of the ways I would spend eternity. Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth. This is a rapid fire round of questions. So with these questions, one word answer, quick little phrase is all we need. Favorite TV show?
Friends.
Travel back in time or into the future?
Future.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Crunchy, for sure.
Are you ticklish?
Yeah, really ticklish.
Starbucks or Dutch Bros?
Starbs, for sure.
Clean or messy?
Clean.
Favorite type of music?
Oh my gosh. Modern, contemporary, I guess.
Celebrity crush?
Zac Efron, for sure.
And last but not least, be invisible or read minds?
Oh my goodness. Be invisible. Yeah. Reading minds is a little too creepy.
Last question. What role does your Christian faith play in athletics?
Yeah, let me think. I think the biggest role that my Christian faith plays in athletics is just knowing where my identity is. Before transferring into Corban, I feel like my identity was solely in the sport of running itself, and not necessarily in Christ. And so when I transferred to Corban, one of the biggest things for me was there was this shift in where I kind of placed my identity. Beforehand, I placed my identity in running, and my identity was kind of constricted to just like the physical realm of the sport. But ever since transferring to Corban and just being surrounded by my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ on my cross country and track team, that's I just experienced this shift in identity. My identity is in Christ, and so no matter the outcome of a practice or a race, I just know like why I'm here and who's brought me here. And so, yeah.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck with the rest of the 2016 season.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.